Bang!
It's January, beginning of the year. We got Cat Williams, Alien, Epstein list. So it's time for me to give y'all a distraction too. Let me partake in the distractions. 2023 gun review, y'all. It's finally here. I'll be trying to get these done early January. This one, I bought nowhere near the amount of guns in 2023 that I did in 2022. I probably will buy less guns in 2024 than I did in 2023. I plan on getting into building more. I am a gunsmith, Sonoran Desert Institute graduate. So yeah, here we go. The first gun I bought, that it was a crazy price, so I had just got it. To be real with you, I just got it just because I wanted another bullpup and the price was so low. I just felt I had to get it. So this is automatic 12 gauge. It is empty. Got the little flip up sights, nothing major. It got some weight to it. I did shoot this one time. I shot this one once when I went out to the RGG, a regular meetup last year, Arm 3, a regular meetup 3. I did shoot it out there, and that's the only time I shot this, because like I said, there's not many ranges that I get a chance to shoot this. You know, when I'm going over to Freedom, it's usually really taking the ARs, to be honest with you. This was the first gun of the year. Like I said, it was like the first week of January, like around this time last year. This was the first gun of the year. You know, it has a 5-round mag, you know what I'm saying, holds 5, automatic. You know, got the little charging handle here on the side. Does have the bolt catch. You know, got a nice hefty buttstock. You know, and so yeah, y'all can check me on the see me shoot this on the Arm 3 video that I got. So yeah, this was the first gun of the year that I bought. When I finished the gunsmithing certificate program, I graduated cum laude, and I wanted to get a gift for myself, a graduation gift. The same weekend my classes ended, it was a gun show that weekend. I ended up getting Springfield Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? This Springfield Prodigy has the 20 round mag in. It is empty. Nothing in the chamber. This I did go ahead and throw the Vortex Venom, and I kind of like the way it sits, how low it sits, and the sights do co-witness. The sights do co-witness with the red dot, with the optic. You know, this is the Vortex Venom. I also got the Surefire 300 up here. This is the first gun that I put the Surefire 300 on, and I do think it looks good. I have the Tier 1 conceal holster for this as well, but it's not my carry gun, but I do have a holster if I do want to carry it. I actually have two. I also have a level 3 outside the waistband holster. This is one of my best shooting guns. I can't front. You know, there were a lot of different reviews and, you know, different prodigies. You know, the early batch, the first batch that went out, some people were having issues. I've known people who've had issues with the 5-inch more so than the 4 1/4. This is the 4 1/4 inch. I've realized when it comes to 1911s, for me, I prefer the commander size 4 1/4 inch. I like the traditional, you know, government length as well. But when it comes to shooting, holding the way it feels in my hand, I feel like the commander length 1911s are great. Prodigy was the second gun of the year. And then there were two guns that I bought that didn't make the collection, but they were purchases in 2023. Just didn't, you know, they just not here now. You know, one was a Glock 22, and I'll throw the little video up of it. And another one, G-Lock. .22, 40 cal. Night sights. And texture in there, you know. Gen 4, Glock 22, nothing major, 40 cal. So it was something I found on Gunbroker for a real low price, and I just got it for the low price. Ended up letting that one go. I also bought the Canik Mete MC9. And I'll be honest, y'all, that was the first Canik I ever got and shot that I just didn't love instantly. Every Canik that I have bought, the first Canik I bought was the TP9 Elite SC. Love that one still to this day. Then I got the Mete. I got the Mete SFT. I got a couple of those, but I ended up trading them off and letting them go because I ended up getting the Rival, because I like the Rival better. The Canik Mete MC9, it had issues, and when mine was having, it was having some feeding issues, you know, on the break-in. I shot it out there in Georgia at Arm 3, the regular meetup, and I didn't like the way it felt in my hand. It was having feeding issues. I was not accurate with it at all. I'm not blaming the gun, I'm blaming me. I was not accurate with it at all, like at all. And when I got it, you know, again, my carry, when I bought the MC9, my carry at the time was the TP9 Elite SC. I'm gonna make that my new carry. That was the first Canik I didn't love. And then after I sold mine, same gun store, I took it to the gun store. It came with the optic and all of that. And when I was shooting it, I didn't put the optic on it. Like I said, I had just took it out the box. I was just shooting it to see how it felt. I didn't like how it felt, so I didn't even put the optic on it or nothing. I just took it right back to the store in the box just like it was, optic and all of that in it, sticker still on the grip, sticker still on the handle. Yeah, the Canik MC9 was the first Canik that I didn't love. Right after I got the MC9, I saw this for a good price, because y'all know I had the Grand Gold Rival on in my 2022, had the gray Rival, you know, I had got that at the end of the year. Then, right after I got the gray Rival, I saw this. And I was like, man, a chrome metal frame Rival, and I already was feeling the original Rival, the polymer Rival. But it was just from the looks of this, I had to get it. And it was not easy to get. You know, it was not an easy gun to get. It is empty as well. And I got the Canik MO2, I think this is. The Canik MO2 red dot up here. And other than that, I didn't do anything else to this, you know. And I can honestly say this is one of the best shooting guns I have ever shot. Like, I like the 1911 platform, and I do think 1911s are some of the best shooting guns. But this gun being metal frame and the weight, now it has some weight to it. It has some weight to it. But when you're holding it and you're shooting it, it's like it mitigates the recoil so much, because when you're holding it and you shoot, the way it rises, it just automatically comes right back to the target. Like, this is really one of the best shooting guns I have. Like, I mean, and to be honest with you, I haven't even spoiled myself with this like I would like to. You see, they have the little notches on the side with texture. Now there is like a gas pedal that you can get and put there. I do plan on doing that, but it's texture on it, so even when you're just holding it, you can still, you know, have your little texture there, thumb in the textured area. But yeah, it is nothing bad to say about this gun at all. This is one of the best guns on the market right now, honestly. And like I said, with me getting the Mete MC9 and me expecting that to be my new carry, my new EDC, with my intentions was for that. There was a time I was able to shoot a P365X macro when it first came out. My guy Brad at the Marksman, he had got one. And I remember I used to have 15 bullseye targets. The targets with 15 little bullseyes. The macro, it had 15 rounds in it. You know, they have the 17 round mags, but I had 15 in it. I just shot it for the first time. Boom, 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 boom. I think I hit every target, just the first time, every bullseye. The first time I shot it. So even Brad, he said, you might want to get one of those. You know what I'm saying? You might need to get one of those. I said, yeah, you're right. So, but that was a while back. When they first came out, you know, the price was up. They was high, like $800-900, and they were hard to get too. So I waited, but did I see this on? I think I saw this on Gunbroker too. It was at a good price, so I went out and got the SIG P365X Macro Comp. And this is my EDC now. I shoot it very well. It is empty. You know, the mag was loaded, but I did, you know, remove the one that was in the head before I even started the video. But this gun, and here I have the TLR7 sub with the Holosun 407K. I did get the little mag well for it. Yeah, and that's it. I haven't done anything else to this. I do have the Tier 1 concealed holster. You know, so, but I can honestly say, for me, this is the perfect EDC. This is the perfect EDC for me. I mean, everything about it. I love the grip texture. I am thinking about maybe getting an aluminum grip module. Maybe, but I don't know. But yeah, like I said, as of now, there's nothing I dislike about this. I think this is perfect. You know, I do have the P365, the regular, my Stormtrooper one, the Saint. But you know what, I did a lot of customization of that, and you know, like all the customization, I didn't feel it was a good gun to be a carry gun. I did too much to it, I felt. So you know, that's more of a range gun now for me. So this one I just kept it as is, you know, other than the light and the optic, I kept this one as is. And like I said, I have no complaints with this being my EDC. You know, no complaints. As far as shooting it in the range, I don't think I had any issues or any break-in, you know, with different hollow points. I put some hollows through it. Anytime I get some hollows, I go test some. So I didn't have any issues with it. It doesn't have any issues feeding, doesn't have any issues with anything. So that did become my new EDC. After that, when I went to regular Meetup 3 last year in Thomasville, Georgia, Stealth Arms came out. You know, Stealth Arms, the company that makes the Platypus, the double stack 1911. They came out and they showed love to all of us out there. They had tables, like 2 tables, a couple tables of platypuses just on that's all the different types, different colors, some with optics, some without optics, some with the finger grooves, some without the finger grooves, commander length, government length. They were just letting you just pick one up, go shoot. So I picked one up, and my boy Zach, a fat guy with guns, y'all go subscribe to his channel, and also make sure y'all subscribe to RGG, a regular gun guy. Subscribe to his channel, you know what I'm saying? And you know, my boy Zach, My Fly Family, Billy and Erica, My Fly Family. You know, shout them out. Give it, subscribe to those channels, y'all. You know, show me love. They show me love. I want to return that love. Yeah, but Zach, he had let me shoot his platypus. I shot his first, and then I went and picked one up. And when I shot it, I just shot it. So it shot so good. It felt so good in my hands. It was so accurate. It was so smooth that when I left, I was like, wow. I knew I had to get one, and in July, I ordered my Stealth Arms Platypus, the mega guns. You know, you see it, the mega guns. Platypus, it is empty. You know, it is empty as well. But this one, y'all, I mean, if you've seen any reviews, you know, the multiple reviews that are out there, the Platypus is everything that everyone says it is. I personally have not seen a negative review on the Platypus, period. So again, like I say, everything they say it is what it is. This is exactly how they sent it to me. I mean, of course, not with the optic. It didn't come with the optic. Yeah, that's all I did with this was put the Holosun up here. Came with the mag well. You know, the slide is like butter. There are some, I do think I may see what's up with some different spring weights just to see. And I mean, I've shot enough rounds to this to go beyond the break-in period, and there hasn't been any issues. The only issue I did have with this is sometimes on some of the Glock mags, and it was only the OEM Glock mags, it doesn't seem to lock back every time. Now this is an OEM Glock mag with the Tyrant Designs 5+5 mag extension. So, you know, now it's locking back here, but if you watch my mini videos, you'll see that sometimes it didn't lock back. And again, I think that may have been part of break-in. When I was loading the mags for this that don't have the base plate, you gotta really seat it in there good with because the mag will, you know, that was the only thing I noticed. Like I said, that's not a fault of the gun in any way. That was a fault of me not fully seating the magazine. But like I said, the only thing it has done is that, and I have seen that on on Reddit, on a couple of Reddit reviews, the Platypus page for Reddit, I've seen some other people talk about it not locking back on the mags all the time. So, but that's not a complaint to me at all, because this is a range toy, of course, you know, for me. And I do plan on getting another Platypus. You know, I don't know when, but I do plan on getting another Platypus, a Commander. This is the government length with the this is called the dual slide, and I guess because the dual cuts, you know, the dual cuts in the slide. The next one I plan on getting is going to be a Commander length with the Trident slide, the three cuts in the slide. So call this OMG, Official Mega Guns Platypus. The color scheme is just great, you know. I'm thinking about getting this on the grip, you know what I'm saying, laser engraved. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. And I'm thinking about which side. It'll have to be this side. If it can fit, if I can get Mega Guns on there, we'll see. Other than that, I don't plan on doing too much to this. Like I said, it's gonna be a range toy. After that, I had always wanted, all the 1911s I have are 9mm. One is 22, a 22 long rifle that I got from my daughter. But I always wanted a 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. I did have the Rock Island 1911 a couple years ago. That was a good introductory 1911. But when I saw this, it was on Gunbroker. This was one of the times I put a bid up there, and I was shocked to see that I won. And it was the SR 1911, the Ruger SR 1911. This is the lightweight Commander, aluminum frame, you know, Commander length. And it's also clear. I make sure to clear all the guns before I even start this, but you know, just to, you know, show y'all and show YouTube, you know, like I say, be responsible. I shot it shooting the regular range ammo, you know, the ball ammo, ball head. It didn't have any problem feeding anything like that, but I did have some Hornady critical defense, and it did have some feeding issues. Now, I don't plan on carrying this or anything, you know, but I do want to try and send some more of these through. And if it continues to have feeding issues, I have to find another hollow point to see what works with this. Or, you know, like again, I might just continue to use the range ammo. But like I said, yeah, this was my 1911 chambered in 45. You know, I like the little color scheme, the alloy slide, the black frame, and the brown wood grips. I do plan on changing the grip. If I do change the grips, they're gonna be some Ruger grip. Other than that, I don't plan on doing too much. I did get one of the bushing compensators. Not up here now, of course, but you know, shooting it without it I like the way it shoots. And it doesn't have as much recoil as I was expecting from a 45, to be honest with you. So that's something that I like about this. And again, like I said, you know, I like the Commander length, and pretty nice gun. To close the year out, you know, I've been building ARs for school and SDI, And when I saw the bufferless AR, I just thought that was interesting, because with me building them and me learning through traditional ARs with the regular buffer system, I just really was intrigued by the bufferless ARs. I wanted to just see how they look, take them apart, open it up, look at it, see how it was made. So one of the local gun stores in the area called Tactical had the FoxTrot mic FM15. And you know, when I got it, it was in the midst of all the brace, when the brace ban was going on. So, and this is empty. Side charger. It's empty as well. But this is when the brace issues were going on. So I really was, when I got it, I had this one on layaway or whatever. But when I got it, I didn't have the braces were still you know, not available. You know, the brace, you couldn't get braces at the time. Then when the brace, the amnesty little, or whatever the little period came where we can get them again, I saw PSA had the triangle fold and stop. So yeah, this is the FoxTrot mic FM15, 9-inch barrel with the non-reciprocating charging, side charging handle that you can switch if you wanted to take it off. It can switch from there, and you can put it on this side if you wanted to, but with me being right-handed, it's on the wrist side for me. I did put this little optic up here, little True Glow optic that I got for the low. That's just up here for now. I might change it. I mean, it doesn't shoot bad with this, so it's not like it's a problem. But I do plan on getting a different optic because I prefer, you know, the higher optics on the AR types. Because I really, you know, it's not like it's a problem like this, but it's not what I prefer, not what I'm used to. But this gun, this is so light, y'all. It is so light. I mean, that's what I really like about it. Like, I mean, this is really light. Like, if you wanted to brace this, you know, brace your arm in it and one-handed, like if for those that's like, you know, maybe have a disability or something that would need the brace for real, you know, that need to put your arm in the brace, and I'm telling you, this is very light. I don't know what the other lengths, what they feel like, because I think it's like 3 different lengths to this. But I always preferred the 9-inch. I just like this. Pause. It's a few different lengths to this, you know what I'm saying? And you know, this is the length I prefer. But the only thing I did to this was I had this little hand stop, you know, that I felt was good. I do want to get a light for right here, but other than that, like I said, the light and the optic, and I do think I'm gonna put a drop-in trigger. I wanted to see how this trigger felt, you know, on this, like, you know, this regular, the mil-spec trigger. I want to see what it felt like, and it feels good. But I do have a drop-in trigger already that I may end up putting in here. I was gonna put it in a different build, but that build I'm going with a black and red theme. So I think I'm gonna get a trigger with a red blade. And if I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that black drop-in trigger in here. This wraps it up. 2023, I can say I got every gun that I wanted. I wanted the chrome Canik. I wanted the Prodigy. I wanted a Platypus. I wanted the 1911 Chamberlain 45 ACP. And I wanted the bufferless AR. It will be a gun that I get in 2024, and that's the Springfield Echelon. That will be a gun that I do plan on getting this year because I haven't shot it, but I held it. I like the way it feels in my hands. I like the trigger pull. I really like everything about that gun. I've done everything but shoot it, and everything I've heard about those who have shot it, I haven't heard any complaints, for real. No complaints. Everything has been good that I heard. So yeah, y'all, that wraps it up, y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all if you stayed in with me. And one thing I do want to ask y'all, please, especially if you made it to this far, hit that subscribe button, y'all. hit that bell, hit that notification bell, because I do notice that a lot of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you can do me that favor, y'all, you know, and I am going to turn the content up. Like I said, y'all, like, share, comment, subscribe. And this is my 2023 gun collection, y'all. Until next time, y'all, Mega Guns, ThinkMegaTV, think greater than, and above all, be responsible. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, 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 bang.